So yeah, radar sights down, communications tower's still up. That will affect the campaign, but it's pretty minuscule. Just means I'll be able to reinforce quicker on this island. So some of them are already moving out. Gonna start deleting parts of the infantry. And they will continue on. As a small task force. So this group I sent down there forever to go check out that little bird. They've been kind of there to hold the line. I'm gonna have a patrol down there. Otherwise, drone coming out. That drone's been shot. And they will now come by this position. So yeah, that thing's been schwacked.
Hi, this is the request, over.
This is high, send traffic.
Is there possibility of one-time repair track on the destroyer for Little Bird repairs, over?
Negative. You're gonna have to fly over to the Big E. How copy?
Solid copy, thank you.
Her flight deck was hit earlier, the wiener, so we can't really pull anything out right now. To recall, there was an explosion.
Copy.
Because I don't know what caused it to blow up, but something on the rear blew up and caused a big amount of boom boom. Is it too late to join? No! Just get on and DM what's that. Try not to poke him. He said he will be handling getting people sorted. Exclamation point join would be the command.
Squad, sound off when you have...
so we're about an hour and 10 minutes in. They're still doing much better than the other group over there. Wiener's gonna definitely be out of action. Her flight deck got hit. Everything got hit, so... they really need to capture that airport, or at least we're gonna make a foothold right here. Possibly at the base back here, because this has the R&R capabilities. Now, I'm going to actually nudge this tank down and repair her slightly, rearm her fully.
All reinserts will be
and I want to move her away from that. That might blow up.
Roger that.
And I am going to suspend disbelief to cheat for a second, but just to be nice, because they are indeed using vehicles today. I'll put a vehicle ammo down right there.
Bravo's RTP'd back to you at Town Malaya.
Now, in terms of repairs,
Affirm.
What I can use is the repair station.
Ground, be advised, Recon has respec as pilots due to the lack of pilots at the moment.
Our pilots got out because air was supposedly unusable.
Yeah.
That just means they're
this is Alpha to ground. We are currently in my life.
Copy.
Alright, let's see. Strike comes in right here. It looks like they're trying to hit the AA posts. Honestly, what you have to prioritize as the drone operator is, yes, you have to help your guys, but you need to find those AA sites ASAP. Malin did a very good job putting a drone up here. I gave him a general area, and he was able to find it. So that alone knocked out that long-range site, which was really fucking over air the most back here. From there, hitting the short-range sites, he hit this one with a cruise missile, and then, honestly, the other three that are here also needed to be hit. That's what drone operators should have really prioritized, because air is not going to get a breather without knocking those positions down. However, we're out of cruise missiles for the campaign until a reinforcing fleet comes in, which isn't going to be for at least another 2 weeks. Because first off, Big E's going to make landfall here if they take this airfield. And then probably by the time we finish, they're going to have the airfield. You're going to have to clear out the northern sector and then push up around here. We'll probably get up to like this position at that point. And then a fleet will come in next week with a reinforcing frigate.
Confirmed as a vehicle depot, so there will be tanks.
So it is going to be a bit tough.
So be ready.
Yeah,
5-0, check.
Good check, last call sign. But these marshals have to be low on ammo by now.
Alpha squad lead. It seems to be working for now. Confirm we are to stay with
also pretty
vehicles
low on
or
health.
head on foot with other squads.
So Malin, he is trying to laser Des artillery to hit these targets, but he can only do so much at this point.
Because of the situation in phase 3.
So Outcast is in a plane on standby, knowing that the AA is all down.
We are unable to attack from the east side.
He is way, way high, but he is able to do that now because the area site's dead. The thing he will have to be concerned about, though, is these Tiggies. They are locking him, and if he flies too high, these things will actually be able to possibly engage him. So I really don't understand why the pilots try to go so fucking high here, because they're just getting radar locked immediately.
Bravo to ground command, be advised.
You really gotta stay low. Outcast is coming in for a run.
Ammunition.
Be advised,
That is
Bravo,
risky.
we have
That is
Titan
very
and
risky.
PCML and our Marshal if you need
It's just
to.
that the dedicated SAM site's down does not mean that this guy isn't down. But I think they're going to try to drop a high-altitude laser-guided bomb. That's what Malin has his sight lased for. Outcast pulling back. I'm pretty sure that's what he dropped. So we're still waiting for the player base to form up to hit the third site. So let's see if I am right. And they are trying to laze these Tigrises now that they have, or at least they're collecting air superiority. This is, however, when all my Tigrises are going to go down, I am going to bring some of my own aircraft in to try to counter. We'll see if that bomb does a domino effect. I feel like Outcast's bomb would have touched down by now, so I don't believe that was the case. They also still do have, to scroll back up what they have available on their airfield, they still have one of these attack helicopters ready. No, they got both ready. And they got logistical vehicles flying around and organizing the whatnot. But yeah, so aircraft batteries have pretty much run out. And another drone up here seems to have been shot down. So let's see, they're going to all form up to whatever leadership position is there.
Remember to,
We're going to form a defensive garrison right here.
Affirm, Bravo complies, pulling red line.
So I can go ahead and delete that vehicle because there's no reason for them to come back over to that position. But with those 3 Tigrises still up, I will have a decent amount of AA cover for now. Yeah, so one Marshal... No, her gun is still working, actually. Never mind. Excuse me. They're going to be ready right up to the base. This tank is just watching Main Street here.
This is ground.
This is high. Send traffic.
Requesting a rebrief on phase 3 objective.
Affirm. Phase 3 is as follows. Break. Those are propellers, by the way. So phase 3, we knew it was some sort of enemy position because it was sticking out like a sore thumb in the forest. However, we didn't know what it had. Thanks to securing of the laptop at phase 2, we do know that it is some sort of vehicle depot. We believe there are 1 to 2 tanks stationed at it currently, T-100 models, as well as an infantry garrison. I would advise not bombing that position since you have decided to bring land Vics with you, and you could possibly use the R&R at that position to resupply your own Vics. Otherwise, once that is secure, please let me know, and we will move on to phase 4.
Ground copies.
So one tank I'm keeping in reserve back here to watch the other side of the road, because they did find 2 snipers running around. So these guys are just kind of maintaining a defensive position around here. But we don't want them coming up to this position. Now, it does have a lighter garrison than normal, because some of the guys that I respawned were naked, and I didn't feel like retemplating them. But what's that? Going off on his own on the right. It's an interesting play-by-play there.
Hi, will there be any further intel on the laptop?
We will be collecting it and using it to assist us at Phase 4. However, it is still being collected at this time. We estimate it'll be collected after you clear Phase 3. How copy?
Ground copies.
I ain't giving you more. You don't need to know the rest of that shit. Pilots coming in, possibly to laze these targets. I think they're figuring out. Nope, Az goes a little far.
All squads,
Tigris is switching to
sound off when
missiles.
you are ready to assault phase 3.
So he flares off.
Confirm.
I think he tried to go to missiles, but lost the lock. And these guys are now trying to get lasers on the boats. Outcast, meanwhile, doing a large left flank. He's got to be careful, because that's exactly what Habardicus did.
Vehicle crews,
But I think he's going to try to do a gun
move
run on this
forward
AA
your own
position.
discretion.
But what Habardicus
Copy.
did earlier, for those of you that weren't here, he tried to come in to do a strike on that airfield.
Since it is a vehicle
Didn't know this
slash
Tigris
CSAT
was there,
outpost,
was flying low, and this
expect there to be
Tigris
AT
literally
infantry.
chewed him up. And it was absolutely
tanks.
brutal. But I think Outcast, he is now going for an attack on this Tigris.
This is Fit Crew to all.
Is he
squads
gonna make the
requesting
same mistake? He
curiosity,
is.
Position mentioned. So
4
we can
missiles
keep
going
up with
out.
you guys.
None of them hit. Outcast trying to get away. I think he was able to dodge all of them. That was a very risky move. I think he did that to drain all their missiles. He only took some minor hits. And now they're going to fire on him
Bravo is ready for assault.
as he comes in to try to re-attack. Flares again.
Roger.
Very dangerous. Looks like he just took a missile round.
Alpha, Charlie.
So the 4 Tigris is still in the AO. No, there's 3. There should only be 3, because that one got hit. They are firing at him. He is in trouble. He's got to get the fuck out of
Be
there.
advised, there is a T-100 at the entrance to phase 3.
So he is probably going to limp it back to the carrier.
Gonna keep the
Outcast
APCs
showing
back.
he's very good at evading fire. Actually doesn't take that much damage.
5-0 check.
Looks like he was engaged. Yep, he focused on the middle Tigris and was able to dodge all of that
5-0
fire.
check.
That was actually
Yeah.
incredible.
Alright, this is Alpha. We're
But in
bit
accordance
behind, but
with my
we are
shit,
moving
with
over.
those vehicle ammo crates right there, I'm going to reload my other 2. But that was a very, very risky maneuver, and it looks like it worked out for him. So vehicle crate already reloading the other one. That was incredible. That was actually very fucking incredible. Yeah, reminded me of the Gulf War, man. That was some crazy dodging. So he intentionally drained all of the missiles in that first pass of the AA, made them switch the guns, turned around, booped one of those Tigrises, and now he's going to probably go back to base. Ooh, that's not good. So Outcast, he's not there. I think Az missed the tail
Copy,
hook
squad. You're able to move in
and
when
just
you're ready.
slid off the runway.
Good copy.
That's not good. Also, it looks like the carrier's texture is a bit wonky. But that was the second to last plane. Outcast has the last plane available for this week. So not a good trade-off, but they still have both of those attack helicopters, and those can really work out for them if they so choose. So I think as he's coming up to talk with Malin on coordinating. And these guys are trailed around. What's that going off on his own? He did come up to this
5-0
site
check.
and was, I think, cut down by that tank.
Alright, this is Alpha.
Yeah, it's looking
we
in
are
his direction,
position
so
and ready to push up.
yeah, the fucking tank blasted him. With its, probably a coaxial. So, CSAT knows
Bravo, Charlie, are you guys ready as well?
that there is shit over there.
Yep,
I'm gonna say
we're
this
at
tank
the,
is gonna pull
left
up
corner.
and try to provide some recon data.
Of course,
Meanwhile,
Charlie.
these
Here it
guys,
goes.
I'm gonna pull up to the garrison here.
Begin phase 3, assault.
Assault, assault, assault.
And this tank seems to be glitching out. And there was some more shots given. I'm gonna pull this other tank back defensively. And they are being fired upon already. So they're beginning their assault here. This tank, I'm going to delete his movement order. He's going to stay there as a defensive unit. And this tank never took any damage, so I'm actually going to repaste her and turn her around so she doesn't act retarded. And I'm going to pull her up on the other side. Meanwhile, this QRF team is going, or that patrol is going to come back, try to act as QRF. And this tank is now forming a defensive position right here to try to cut off the entrance.
Assaulting the first compound.
I'm going to cut her fuel so she holds right there.
Tank on the run entrance.
5-0 check.
So other tanks coming in, this group is quickly pulling back. Tank round engaging, just out a bit longer.
This is Alpha, we are at compound and pushing over.
Roger. Arma is still
AT
in
fire,
front of the
tank
compound.
is still active. Gets a second shot, gets torn to shreds.
Also, there is armor to the west.
Yeah, whoever keeps throwing smoke at every single thing, please stop. So this is where you should be saving those supports for. Outcast staying high. It looks like Nanostar is in a attack helicopter to come help out.
Are brave enough, you can
Looks like you got in with
head
Az.
out on foot and see if it's
And they
safe
are coming
to
in.
take pot shots at the tank with the front if you want.
They're outside of my lasing range. So what they honestly should be doing right now is assisting down here because these guys are about to get outflanked on their 6. That guy not noticing that shooter. As CSAT kind of crosses through here. I think we have a bit too much AI down because CSAT is not reacting. They are set to aggressive. Looks like they did get Lumleo there, though. They really need air to focus on hitting that spot. Looks like they decrewed that tank. Infantry are going to come around. And it looks like they trade. So at the very least, we have that R&R position. Outcast is over the AO again. He's still got 2 Tigrises to worry about. Nanostar coming in close. He's got to be careful. He doesn't want to go in too far because he will be lit up by this other Tigris here. But he really needs to coordinate with somebody on the ground to take that tank out.
To any squads that went south of phase 3, tell us when you clear the road. We'll be moving up and supporting.
So Raptor getting him back up. Those machine guns firing out. Looks like they did a quick spin out to get a bit lower. That tank immediately snipes down 219 and is firing through and gets Melanize and Raptor. They have the thing to take this out, but they are not coordinating with assets.
T100 is still up on the west.
Hey, from there are 2.
They still have 1 medic right there. They're putting more rockets into that T100. I think they're mis-PIDing which one is still up. They still have 2 medics right here, so Cheater's going to be getting dudes
Alpha,
up.
we are at the east side of the compound engaging tanks from cover.
These LAVs are going to be useless until they confirm those tanks are down, because those tanks can immediately kill those marshals.
Medic on that.
So tank is going to stay here. I don't see any reason for her to move. Yeah, Seymour's been having a weird problem trying to get in. I don't know what his issue is, but they're popping more smoke. Look at this Marshal gunner. He's trying to get a flanking shot on her. They definitely played with AT models, making these tanks much more tanky to mod shots. Another strike comes in. I think that's from the helicopter. Yep, it's providing assistance. Cheater was injured by Riverwolf. Riverwolf team killing one of his medics. That is not going to be good. They're down to 1 medic now. And that tank is still active. So I don't know what exactly Bohemia rebalanced here, but these tanks can take quite a lot of damage now. Fuck. I'm gonna say she's gonna probably want to switch to careless. They jack the tank. Holy shit. So they just got in the tank, and they used it to take out the other tank.
50 check.
And this tank just took an additional round. I think that also hit Pyro. Very good ingenuity right there to get that tank right up the gun and take that out. So they are now clear. I think there was an allied shot that came in, because this guy didn't appear to engage that Vic.
How operational is the
Otherwise,
tank?
fuck, Outcast goes down. He was unable
Move up.
to do those evasive rounds a second time, and he goes down. So now NATO is officially out of planes.
Alpha, do you copy?
These guys are lined up on the wall, playing it defensive. Fucking I think the rocket actually went over. I just wouldn't let me scope in, so I just had no choice but to click.
50 check.
Good check.
So I think the marshals are now coming up to assist.
Kind of fucked. But the tank at the start is friendly.
Ungarrison this guy, see if he wants to come down and say
From
hello.
How fucked is it? What's broken on it?
Actually, I'm gonna ungarrison everybody and get some movement in this base. So River gets up here, immediately shot in the face by those two dudes. One of them vaults over the wall
Secure the tank.
and engages Death O'Clock. He is still up, he's caught in a reload.
Copy that.
So he opts to pull right and gets shot.
Alpha.
Pull that guy out of that barricade, and that machine gun is firing.
50 check. Alright, sorry, turret and engine are
Yeah, I do
off.
agree. The Moz
Everything else
it's
good.
not a heavy AT weapon at all,
Okay,
but I'm used to
beginning
seeing it
with
like
our
2-shot or 3-shot
regain,
tanks, so they definitely
during the
updated something.
compound. We have crews will deal with the tank.
I love how this guy saw that this guy was down up here and
Acknowledge.
decided to literally vault on his position
Charlie,
and get
sit right.
shot by probably the same dude and die in the exact same position. I mean, that's some really advanced learning right there. So,
Bravo.
did you just run over your last fucking medic? Your only medic! And you decided to run him over?
Bravo, Charlie, either one of you copy?
I hope he's okay. He's okay. He should be dead in real life, but wow, okay.
What's your situation
Yeah,
currently?
that was incredible.
Charlie has the mass cast. I think all of our medics are down.
Roger.
I think the majority of Charlie is,
Hey, yo, you got AT?
Roger that. Bravo. Situation.
So they are just shredding that position. I am going to order this Kamish to come in and try to give some fire support. Looks like an airstrike came in and took out that Tigris.
Bravo has mass cast as well at this time.
But they are mass cast, but they
men operational and
haven't won the firefight yet. They gotta be careful with that medic. They gotta keep in a defensive stance. They gotta have these guys come in and commit to the push. So they're gonna pull back. I'm going to grab, that Kamish is still gonna come around. That is gonna be my impromptu air defense for the time being. I'll go ahead and delete all of the stuff up there. That SAM site was taken out. Outcast coming in possibly with reinserts. I don't see any other reason he would want to come up to this position.
Hi, this is ground.
This is high, send traffic.
Up the water that I can't use the ladder on it to get back on top of it.
Oh, because it's slightly higher up. A-firm, Janny, just respawn because the spawn point's up there. I can't teleport people on the platforms.
Sorry, repeat that.
You're gonna have to respawn because I can't teleport people on an XYZ plane, only an XY plane. Gunpar is saying he's bugged.
5-0 check.
Good check.
Alright, sorry about frequent checks. T-Far hates me. This is Alpha. We are trying to help with mass CASs. We are fully
you sure?
operational
You
as
look
far as I
fine.
can tell.
Roger that. Bravo, do you still copy?
I don't know what's wrong. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? He doesn't look to be... Yeah, you're not... What, you couldn't move... Like... whatever. I give up. I give up.
This is Bravo's Fleet.
So Outcast was coming back to deploy. What's that?
Marked on the map with medic marker.
Affirm. Alpha, you know what to do.
Ow, I hurt myself with that one. Yeah, so this tower is not cleared yet. Use your enhanced movement. There you go. So I still got some guys down outside here. Looks like the medic is coming around to work on him, but yeah, that was... Nanostar was injured. That was their helicopter. You landed it on the side, and wow, we're not doing well for logistics today. Hey, drone up. This is High. What exactly just happened?
Well, Nanostar decided to fly. And I believe he either crashed into or got glitched so that happened. According to him, he was landed and out of the chopper and it glitched around.
Ground will affirm that I was watching it happen.
Alright, give me a second. So what did they lose to that? 2 Hurons and that thing. Okay. I don't ask questions anymore. You ask questions and it just gets worse and worse off. Whoever has Dan in their squad, can you please tell him to stop Zeus painting me? He's been doing that all up. Ask questions and your brain will hurt. Yeah, exactly. That's why I try not to ask questions. Alright, so I'll give them those back. Meanwhile, I'm having CSAT be quiet as a tad of a handicap.
Also, tell your medics to
But I'm thinking I'll,
focus on getting their other squad's medics.
Naz coming back in, I think seeing that was a bug. And I'm going to deploy my sneaky boys now. And they're going to be full-skilled sneaky boys. They're not going to fuck around sneaky boys. They're going to murder a lot of people sneaky boys. And I think their medic can't pick other people up because he's out of facts. So if I were to look into his arsenal right now. Yeah, I got no facts in there. There's no facts in there. And there's no facts in there. So he's going to have to loot bodies for facts. find an enemy medic because they have 10 facts on them. Though, well, yeah, there's one back there in that team. You know what? I think it's time Liru started to be nice to the player base. Okay, Awix. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. So, as a medic, you need a medikit and facts to bring people up, right? So what do you lack right now?
Yeah, side channels. Awesome.
So what do you need to go loot off of dead bodies right now to get these other people back up?
Oh no. Help.
You the medic, Awix?
He's supposed to be, but I think he's struggling to...
Give him your facts. Give him your fucking FAKs. He ran out, and then he needs those because every time a medic brings somebody up, it consumes a fact. There, problem solving. Go loot them off of bodies.
Alpha, this is Charlie. What's the ETA on medics picking up people?
3. Oh shit, please get these guys.
Holy fuck, guys, look, this medic just fell out of a tree. He probably has a bunch of facts in his backpack. So yeah, you should loot that dead guy for facts. Man, thank God he was just chilling in that really small tree and not shooting at people. Thank God.
You shouldn't need first aid packs to get people up.
You need a medikit and a fact to get people up. That's how it works. That's how it's always worked.
Northwest.
No, we have an enemy on the ridge to the north. Also.
Oh no, the sight!
What? Going for another one?
Holy shit! The Vipers do not fuck around. I'm gonna consider that an objective complete. Holy fuck, they just sabotaged the entire armor site. Oh, that is gonna be crippling. Displace. Pop your smokes. Let's get the fuck out of here. Holy crap, that was effective. They did take a casualty.
Alpha. Roll call. Gunfall. Martes.
Oh my god. That was incredible.
Alright,
so with all this smoke popped, I'm going to try to run them back off the mountain.
Squad, sit
Have them bound by fire. But holy fuck, Vipers show their ability today in getting the tough jobs done. What's that throwing in the towel after seeing that? Viper, so what happened there was a Viper, the Viper AT guy got low enough because there was a cover over the top of the vehicle cargo, or the vehicle depot. So what happened was the Viper was able to get low enough to get under that roof to get a sight line on one of the marshals, and both the marshals were under there at the same time, and he got a 2-for-1 and also annihilated that entire site.
A4, that's why Alpha was supposed to get the other squad's medics up, so you guys
one
can
Viper
get your
already
back to
pulling
full
back
strength
successfully.
and assault the north.
But I am gonna call that a successful strike and pull these guys back. That was... I was not expecting them to pull that, but damn, that was absolutely effective. That was brutally effective. See, Liru will even be nice to the player base, and the AI has to counter me and go, no, we can't be nice, Liru. You're either nice or not nice, and the AI has to be the other way. Fuck.
Just drop me off the side. You can kind of talk me through the edge and then just spin me through. And
so it is a shame these guys will mourn one of their guys got hit, but god damn. It's gotta suck.
You guys should mark where the CCP is.
So they still have plenty of marshals back on the ship, but it's going to take quite a bit of transit time for them to get there.
Alright, cool.
So I've been using C for countermeasure.
Yeah, just drag me, pull me back, and I'll spin 180 and drop me.
Okay, you know what? They've left the AO. I don't want them to bumblefuck around.
By the way, my feet...
But yeah, so the AT Viper that took the shot, as you can see, it's hard to recreate it from here, but yeah, he was definitely under that rooftop, which would have covered probably up to about there. Yeah, and as you can see, that line I just drew with my mouse, he got under it, was able to take him out with an AT shot, and that eliminated this entire logistics station. Holy fuck. So yeah, I do have a rearm point here for them too in terms of FAKs. This was a CSAT ammo site. But holy crap, that was a very nasty dunk.
Alpha, are you able to get the other team's medics up and get everything operational again?
Yeah, so again, to re-clarify what happened, to give the gist of it, full skill Viper team, sometimes the AI actually does well with full skill, sometimes they don't, but they basically deck the entire R&R position, and no one was pulling 360,
good.
even though there's like 30 guys
here.
Alpha,
medic is trying to get people up.
Medics are picking people up now.
Hey, Firm, make sure your medic focuses on getting the other medics up.
Hey, Firm.
Ground, this is Hyde, you copy?
He said yes, but it didn't transmit.
Hey, Firm, Ground, you have the choice. We can either assault the airfield and use that as our staging point for the rest of the campaign, or we can try to hold here, anticipating some sort of CSAT counterattack. We are about an hour and 45 mics in. This is entirely your call at this point. So we're nearing the 2-hour mark.
We're gonna go for the airport assault.
Hey, Firm, good luck. Outcast coming around. I do have a defensive Camish ready to go.
Good check.
Alright. My medic is trying to find the other medics, but can't seem to find them. Do the other medics still need a medic?
Bravo, Charlie, do you copy?
So we still have that OP right there.
Make sure you put up fresh.
I don't want to delete any bodies in case they try to look for more FAKs.
Make sure they're on side
One of their dudes is naked. Lovely. One of them found a suppressor for their gun. Interesting. Might have been on a recon team or something. And he appropriated it. But holy fuck, that's just unfortunate. Not gonna lie, if I knew they were gonna do that, I probably wouldn't have sent the Viper team, but shit happens.
Squads, is the first compound at least clear?
5-0 check.
Good check.
This is Alpha. Yeah, compound's clear. It looks like people are getting back up now.
Oh, so they're...
Roger. Whenever everything
they're all the way in my rear.
Fully operational, start heading north towards the radio tower. I'll copy all 3 squads.
So this is what I kind of don't like. Malon's focusing on objectives back here instead of helping out the player base.
Surely copies.
Which
awesome.
I can't cherry pick based on stuff I put down, but you'd think like during a base assault you'd want your drone operator to be watching everything locally to make sure nothing bad happens. Because there's supposed to be a garrison back here. So I will have to roleplay that garrison. Jesus Christ, what the fuck do you have in this backpack? Camish, move to the beach, cut her off. I cut your fuel. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? Actually, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. I wouldn't know where she leaves. However, what I can do is mobilize a fighter.
Are the squads up?
Because they are heavily out of position, and they would definitely call for air
Firm
support.
Bravo squad's up.
Start taking positions to the north and get ready to move.
5-0 check.
So
Go
now
out.
that they are hitting these rear positions,
Right.
I will have to
Alpha
garrison
here,
them.
yep, we are currently regrouping and getting ready to move out.
Hey, firm. Go with Bravo.
Acknowledged.
Charlie, your situation?
This is Charlie. We're currently at the west-east gate. We're just grouping up right now. Ready to move
When you
in
want
like
to keep
30
the frames
seconds.
good, but your player base doesn't let you.
Roger.
Yeah, where are you at? Like the east gate.
Go ahead and move forward on the AO.
Heard that Shikra come in. I'm going to tell her to go back, play it defensive. We just want to prevent her from going back there. But I don't want her to get schwacked by the frickin' aircraft carrier. So this is going to let her know I am
Alpha
in
squad lead,
business.
5-0 check.
If you want to play
Yeah,
that
check.
game, I will hit you.
Alright, this is Alpha. We are going to move up with Bravo towards the east. How copy?
A firm, we are heading northwest to the airfield. How copy?
Firm, we are not
Drake,
heading
Drake,
north towards...
Drake. Alpha, head towards the west. Do not assault the position from the east. That is a suicide zone.
I'm going to pull these guys over here.
How copy?
And this
A
guy's going to hold
firm,
until his friendlies are back.
East of Bravo, moving along with.
What
Roger.
the fuck are you doing? Go back here.
Sure. But yeah, all squads, move ahead.
Copy. Bravo's are moving out.
That is exactly why.
Charlie's also keeping up.
Good copy.
And it still hit
Vehicles?
you.
Crews, what's
You
your situation?
fucking happy retard. I swear to fucking God. One job. Stay back in a defensive orbital. And you can't even manage to do that bullshit. Motherfucking idiot. Gave that order a minute ago. Otherwise, player base is going to come around on the right, possibly engage light resistance on the town right here that is marked as multiple contacts. That is going to give the air team the false impression that they can counter that spot yet again. Something went boom boom back here. I do not know what. Possibly the Shikra, I guess, tried to engage. I don't know. Hope you fucking get eaten by sharks. So this OP is actually going to be left alone, and that will continue to be garrisoned throughout the mission. Interesting. Otherwise, they've got some infantry back here. Devincer has a 4-man team. I believe that's the crew, so they've, guess they've geared up. Someone of them took a sniper rifle from the fucking ammo depot, and these guys will continue to push along on this road.
Squads, be advised. That's a friendly native
They've
pilot
got it
that's
open.
to the west.
It's a friendly NATO pilot to the west? I wouldn't be so sure. If you don't get eaten by sharks, I'm going to be really mad at you, but he's going to try to make his way back. We might have him try to get a Nifron. Interestingly enough, there is a dead pilot over here. Nope, that's his chair. He doesn't deserve a comfy chair. I hope it was filled with glass. So now he's going to swim away, or get shot. One of the two. At the very least, it's going to have something cinematic for their little road trip right here.
5-0 check.
Good check. And now they are moving out from this base.
Be advised, Alpha's medic is fallen behind.
Roger that. You guys can wait for him. It's not that bad. Bravo and Charlie are moving in anyway already.
Peace out, kick ass.
So listen to them.
And just drop everything. Just.
So I have no idea what he's firing at. Is he firing at the freaking pilot right here? He's just swimming. He's just You know what? You know what? No, I'm mad at him. Oh, so also holds chat.
I think he's going to use his face to disarm them.
Don't you want
No.
Why can't we just go around the mine?
Can you tell me?
All squads be advised, Claymore is facing towards the left of the road. I advise going moving towards the right side of it.
Oh, what? I can't add them to the Zeus interface? That's bullshit. I wanted to fucking kill him with
a... It was a friendly mine, considering it was along the recon's route.
Wanted to eat him.
It is friendly.
They get fucking...
Mines don't care.
Mines don't care if it's friendly. Yeah, so that's one of Recon's claymores they put down.
This is Arma. Mines will kill anything it sees.
Frick frack. I still have that one AA site back here. That is honestly what I'm gonna have to rely on. I think they know that too.
Alpha, you copy?
5-0 check.
Yeah, I think you can stop
Alpha
saying that now. Yeah, we are reinserting Nano to your squad. Please, do you have any LZs around you?
We are currently.
As everyone knows, in the Liru verse, butterflies are attracted to mines.
With smoke.
Shit. You just called out infantry.
Roger.
Go play with the butterflies, I dare you.
Charlie, Bravo, how's the assault on the compound north going?
Bravo's currently on Blue Line Road at 019027.
Whoa, hold. Where the hell have you guys gone? I told you to go straight north. There's a radio tower straight north.
I guess with the latest update, I can't add my goats, which means I can't do all my fuckery. Damn. What a shame.
Roger, and you guys are gonna coming from the east then? Or west?
Can you repeat last round?
Some of these guys have pushed up way ahead. And it looks like Malon's coming in with a reinsert bird.
This red circle, you guys are supposed to clear that. Are you guys heading into that?
Negatory, we are a good...
They want everyone to go clear out that circle instead.
Why?
So they're way out of position. Otherwise, reinforcements coming in, I will be able to recrew that mortar with
Command,
focus.
this is Charlie, we're on the move now. Towards that objective.
Alpha, what's your pause? Was it a Mark Claymore?
Yeah, we're at the Claymore. Tell me when you want me to pop smoke. It's a bit north of it, actually.
Why? Just ignore the Claymore, kids.
Malon, tell me when you're ready to...
It's just a Claymore. Why do you want to shoot it?
This is Alpha Squad Lead. I am ready to pop smoke. Tell me when you want me to.
Did you copy that, Malon?
I don't even have the DLC, I don't think, so... I don't have the tank DLC.
Just pop smoke already.
Alright.
So I guess these helicopters are towing assets back to their base. Now it looks like Malon's redeploying to do.
Guys currently heading to the radio tower.
They could shift that LZ over to the left, actually, but comms are interesting.
Roger that.
As long as I can laser my missile in, it's not too bad, because I can't read shots.
So I'm really confused with what their plan is right now. I mean, we're just
Go
waiting
Team
here
6
patiently now.
Vehicle crew, what's your situation?
Alpha here.
There's something to happen.
Alpha,
Alright, get back on your mortar. We got mortar support again.
Is where we are. Tell me if you need me to pop another.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
SMG Dank the Tank, thank you so much for the sub. I hope you enjoying the ops. I hope you're gonna kick out this one. Yes, that was the deploy Nanostar.
What's like
and they're escorting that bird back.
I don't know what that's called in English, but either way, there should be a big enough clearing for the chopper.
Alright, we'll go.
These guys are still holding right here. Not much has changed. Go ahead, delete some more infantry over at this site.
This is Alpha. I'm going to send most of squad towards radio tower to help.
They're pulling
Bravo
to the
Charlie.
right.
Going to move and get the thing.
Anyway, are you back here yet?
Alpha, disregard everything. He has been reinserted into the phase 1 LZ and he's gonna walk to you guys. That's all you need to know.
They're gonna make him walk.
Just a quick question. For the Titan, is there any indicator when the laser's on? Because when I last used it, I couldn't find any indicator.
Alpha, you copy?
For the Titan.
Lock?
Is it locked?
No. Yeah. Titan is locked all right.
So I'm...
Bravo, Charlie.
So one
what's your
squad is
ETA
still
on,
going up
the
here.
radio tower?
Other squads are coming up to the right.
Charlie, ETA 2 minutes.
Really confused.
5-0 check.
Good check.
Alright, Alpha copies. We are going to move northeast towards the radio tower now.
Negative. Alpha, you are to move along the red marked
I have no
line
reason to
and get
kidnap
ready to
Nano.
assault
He's in
the airbase.
NATO
You guys are
secured
to take
territory.
Overwatch.
Acknowledged.
So it looks like there was a drone that this Tigris just engaged and shot down. I think that's what Malin was. Nope, Malin's using a different one.
Bravo is about approximately a minute estimate at least to the objective.
Roger, after that is clear, we can call phase 3 complete.
Good copy.
Phase 3 was already... never mind. Their AO, their time to shine. I mean, this is kind of playing out how I predicted the Saturday op in a few days to play out, where I just give them... They're gonna just act on intel. Oh, but I'm attached to some dude. Oh, no, I'm not. This is... Hi, send traffic.
Are we supposed to care at all about on the city called Kumak?
I mean, ROE is, if they have enemy dudes in the city, feel free to blow up the buildings they're in, but otherwise try to keep everything else untouched, you know?
No, I mean, like, we need to clear that down as a part of phase 4.
All I want you to do phase 4 is clear that airfield, and I'll give you more tasking, later.
Hey, firm.
Oh, that's really risky! That is super duper risky! So, HMG turret instead engages him, he quickly pulls back. Thinking if he went a little higher, that Tigris might just turn around and boop him on the spot, no room to evade. And this squad by itself, it might try to hit the airfield. That's gonna be a very big mistake. Looks like it's a squad with what's left of vehicle crew. So, hitting that, they've got a Marid that's going to cause the Camage to get pulled. That squad's going to hit. Everything left here is actually going to come over to counter. And...
Charlie has entered circle from the
tough.
southwest.
I don't know why they didn't have air just do this in the first place, to be perfectly honest.
This is Alpha, do you all read? Alright, we are at the red circle. We are not getting oversight from here. Shall we push forward to edge of forest?
They are in the patrol path, in the middle of the patrol path on that spot, so they will eventually get spotted.
This seems more like an assault point. We're going to push forward to the edge of the forest.
Negative. Stay where you are right now. We'll use that as a staging area because we do not have the brief on phase 4.
Alright, A-firm.
Say again, ground, this is high. I told you the brief, just take the airfield.
Well...
Fuck! I've told you this. I've told you this multiple times. Now, I hope that I don't see air strike on this position. Johnny Dodge coming in, seeing these guys through the smoke. And this guy just looking in the ground like an idiot. So instead, let's make him a hero. And I'm immediately cut down. I think I might have wounded a guy or two, but definitely not enough to score a kill. Now the one protocol that I actually bothered to write down. Bro, I clicked it once. I clicked it once. That is not an excuse for you to fire down like crazy. There you go. Now you want to do it once.
This is Charlie. Do we need to take out this radio now or leave it be?
Get out of there. Well, I hope they got out of there. Looks like a majority of them did not. That goes for scuttling. I think that got
Bravo,
both
Charlie,
of their medics. God fucking damn it.
Some AA guy just took out the tower.
Denied infrastructure.
So, is the compound clear north of phase 3?
Check.
You check.
Alright. This is Alpha Squad Lead. Confirming we are to hold at red circle until other squads are ready to attack airfield.
Like, should I have shot it down
firm.
slower
They
instead
should
of mag dumping
joining
into it?
guys or starting heading your way soon.
But I have this handy dandy list of notes that I always write down now for all my ops. Gives me protocols. I keep bound to those notes. Thus, I can always claim if something happens, hey, I have it right here in my amazing set of notes that I pre-write. Everything's fair game.
Here is Johnny from Bravo Squad. Bravo currently has a mask as we have lost a medic. We are at the radio tower position in the red circle.
Roger, does the other squad have medics around?
Outcast going around another time.
Alpha, head into the north of phase 3 and help
He's staying low
to get the other squads up. Beeline it.
Looks like they are lasing that target. I was actually just about to put him on the beach.
Are you still on this net?
These guys are going to say, hey, BTR, you got a bad boy. Look out.
And just to make sure, Bravo, Charlie, you guys have no medics on, right? Roger. Stabilize everyone. Alpha, do you copy?
Alpha copies. Moving to assist Bravo.
Eyes on. It's gonna be one hell of a shot.
Anyone from Alpha copy?
This
Ooh,
is
right
Alpha
in the cockpit.
Anyone hear me? ground, do you hear me?
5-0 check.
We hear you.
Nice spot from the infantry right here that literally watched that puppy come in. I can't deny that they would have seen that puppy right there, coordinated with that vehicle asset and engaged. Maybe if these guys were fucking over here, but otherwise... Not letting that happen. That was close enough for them to see it. I put my camera down. They were able to say, hey, we put this BTR back here earlier for the sake of taking out enemy. And then he quickly just looked around a few times, finally PID'd the target, locked on, just emptied. I ain't bullying them. Uh-oh. This squad went aggro. This should be good. Running right into each other. And I think that was their ground command. Now some intense close quarters jungle fighting here. People on both sides going down.
50, do you read?
Go.
They're down to 3 effective.
This is
that
Alpha.
medic
We
needs
have
to be
encountered
staying
resistance.
secure.
Pretty heavy.
Roger that.
Guy drops that
Deal
target.
with it if you can.
Dunbar trying to run off. These guys are going to work together to try to get down here. He's caught in the open. Target on the right getting shot. He goes down. Nope, they're still all up. They're down to 2 guys. 1 guy. Oh, but he's going for the medic if he gets him. And the medic goes down. I think that's all of the medics locally. Yep. Unfortunate. This guy with that heavy 20-round rifle really racking up the kills here. He's 2-1. He gets a shot to the head. He's looking around, can't see him through the smoke. And that's the power of blast core smoke. If you're in that smoke, the AI will not
50,
be able to see you sometimes.
50
and that can be put to your advantage.
This is Alpha. Our medic is fucked.
All medics are down. Really, I think the mistake with this assault was going in with 3 medics only. They should have definitely,
Everybody
you could have
dead
taken out the
needs
2
to
guys that
respawn.
went on the recon team and instead just had spare medics. Because playing this out with only 3 medics right now, I think they had 4 actually, but
respawn.
that is not good. Definitely not good. I think CSAT is going to hold the airfield at this time. I think we're going to call it. This is high to all forces currently. Fall back. I say again, fall back to the phase 3 position. I don't think we can keep throwing stuff at the AO at this time for now, since we're literally just down to infantry.
Roger that. All forces, fall back. Head towards the beach that we took.
So they got 1 more bird on standby, but I don't see them taking the airfield at this rate.
We read.
Did you say fall back to phase 3 or fall back to beach?
Phase 1 beach. We are getting the hell out.
This is high. I told you to fall back to phase 3, but if you want to lose all of the work you've done here, feel free to fall back to phase 1.
Sorry, misheard you. Fall back to phase 3.
Yeah, so I'm going to kill these guys off.
What remains is falling back.
They basically had all their medics get dunked. These guys now seeing that AA position. What's she aggroing on? Oh, what? Fuck that glitch!
Command, this is
So I would claim
Bravo
she's
Squadron.
aggroing on them. They just saw that. I literally just clicked on it and it decided to fucking
I'm
jump.
gonna need transport back out to my squad.
God, I hate that.
Had the power go out there for a second.
Hi, can you do something about that?
Who?
50 check.
Bravo squad lead.
Who?
Bitmonger.
Hey, firm.
Bitmonger to, let me, give me a sec.
You're gonna TP to me, Bitmonger was.
Yep, thank you, hi.
What's that?
Radio check 50.
So Melon Eyes, he has a Titan.
Go ahead.
Gotcha.
He has ammo for it. I don't know why he's not taking the shot. That would be really smart. Maybe I booped it and scared him, which is definitely my fault, but...
This is Victor.
Yeah,
We're
once in a
coming
blue
in
moon,
with
you'll click
2
on
new
something,
marshals.
and then it'll think you're dragging it, even though it's a quick click, and it'll boop around like that.
Ground command, be advised. This is Bravo squad lead at field.
I'm still pissed at this pilot.
We are manning the T-100 back in Phase 3.
Get eaten
is
by
out
goats.
of fuel at
You're
this
dead.
time, but is fully mannable for in terms of equipment.
I'll say through the wreckage they were able to salvage the T-100, but... Yeah, Wiener is definitely dead in the water. Marshall's coming back in. They decided to go back with vehicle crews. But this means that those 2 marshals are going to make it up there. But I'm thinking we'll do T-100, 75% HP, 2 marshals. And I'm gonna have to, like, say that they get resupply too, but... Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, break this base when we start. And they are coming back in. So, decent progress gained, but they're probably gonna have to spend all of next week taking these remaining sections. CSAT will reinforce and start sending units through the border here. So they know that they know about that one. They know about that mortar.
Go for ground.
Are we simply going back to Phase 3 to regroup, or are we defending Phase 3?
This is high. We are going back to Phase 3 to index at this time.
Copy.
So, take up defensive positions, let's say that.
Ground, be advised, we just lost a bird. We got everyone out, but pilot's down.
Hey, Verb, are you able to revive him or anything?
Not sure if we'll be able to actually get out of this.
Copy.
I think you just nailed it. Wow.
Location is roughly east of a road POS on roadway heading outward to Phase 3.
Yep, just keep heading to Phase 3.
Roger.
We are now in business. gonna do something stupid? Oh. Well, I guess we won. I don't know what that smoke was, but I'm gonna assume that was the enemy bird. Fuck is spam poking their buttons. That was the ghost talk, but they're gonna think that it was their other one. So yeah, she is dead in the water. I mean, her thing is still up. She's still got her deck gun. Holy fuck, that was a very nice.
Are you guys currently at phase 3, all squads?
Alright, ground, actually all forces is high. We are index at this time. I'll go over a few things in debrief before that are lore related before we do the actual debrief, so start making your way up to my channel. I'm gonna go ahead and kill the server now.
And I didn't even get out the water.
Hey, from disconnect from server.
Yeah, so the Big E has some of her positions down. I mean, I think I'm out of replacement, so just a note, that, and that are still okay. I'll call it complete for now. Whew, this is gonna be an interesting debrief. Alright, I'm gonna start moving people up.
I hope I wasn't complete shit as ground command.
I think it was just the comms being weird, because when we were playing with the comms, frickin'
Hey,
or my squad leader
Pyro's
could never
having
talk.
a shit fit on his computer. He needs moved up.
Yes.
Alright. So, skeleton crew today, which would make sense lore-wise because of what happened last week. So, here's how I'm going to break things down for the start of next week. You're going to have a partially destroyed base over at Phase 3. You're going to have a touched-up T-100 you can use, and 2 marshals because the vehicle crews were bringing those up. The USS Wiener is definitely out of action. Her deck gun and her front Praetorian still work, but everything else was decked. Also, her aircraft on the back are screwed, but she also still has 2 marshals on her right, and I think she has 1 speedboat minigun. We'll say that all the speedboat miniguns on the beach are just going to be taken back, so I think there will be 5 speedboat miniguns for next week in case that wants to be used. But there will be an infantry. It'll probably be an infantry spawn on either the carrier or the USS Wiener. The carrier is going to move a bit closer, and otherwise she'll get all of her planes back. Some of her static positions today did go down, though, so that'll be rolled over to next week. So, yeah, I mean, that AO was a bit slow, and it definitely was a bit gruesome. Make sure you are coordinating all of your assets at once, because if you have a pilot trying to do one thing over there, and the drone operator coordinating with him and a different pilot going off and doing something else while the infantry is, you know, doing a main slog, that's probably how the infantry is going to stay bogged down. But otherwise, like today, just a lot of communication issues. Not really any friendly fire incidents, though, which is nice. But I'm just trying to play the CSAT as a bit of a slow reactionary force, but they will still eventually react and do things accordingly. If, for example, if they have guys on the ground, they see something, and they have a vehicle somewhere else that can see it too, they're going to radio that in, and the vehicle's going to react, and things are going to get messy at that point. I'm going. One other thing, I'm going to strip sniper teams. Simply because having that element of ground recon just forces me to garrison more parts of the AO and make it more laggy. And I don't think I can afford that with how low frames dip today with having the entire AO garrison at once. So other than that, I think everything else, for the fact that we had like a tier 0 ground commanding, I believe that went okay.
Actually, I'm a tier 2.
Oh, you're okay. I'm sorry, I thought Bitmonger was doing it. My bad. But hey, I mean, if it's your first time, at least you made ground. Like, you at least got on the island now. Could have been better, could have definitely been worse. But for now, you know, this is what we'll stick with. So, good job.
Thank you.
What's
that? You got anything to say?
Yeah, don't sit inside of a fucking tiny-ass compound with your tanks that's already been assaulted, because guess what? Enemy might counter-assault, and then one rocket kills everybody.
Yeah, also, if someone shouts out, hey, get in the tank, destroy the other tank, please don't shoot it again. Shoot the same tank that they're getting into.
This has nothing to do with what I was talking about, but okay.
Yeah, that happened because my TFAR is a piece of shit and I need to just
Point
install it.
is that at the end of the day, you don't just sit inside of a little tiny compound with all your vehicles and all your infantry that might be counterattacked, because you're gonna lose everything possibly with a single fucking rocket strike, because everything is so close together. Like, I don't know what's so hard to comprehend about that. Like, fucking spread out, secure the fucking area. You don't just sit in the fucking compound. And I saw that at every fucking point of play today.
Alright.
Yep. BRB, 1 sec. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today. I got to go, like, spearhead a bunch of group projects now and bash my head against the wall. But at least they made ground. Though I will admit, if the playability keeps going like that for this campaign, they're probably not going to get far. But hey, shit happens. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, if indeed you still are. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Otherwise, take care, have a good one, and go operate operationally. Cheers.